discoveries where science sets it.
Hi and welcome to GK's Vlogmas. If you didn't know already, I'm Asha. I'm a geologist living in Norway. Yesterday was such an interesting day and we are continuing today with even more jewels. The letter of today is lambda. Yeah. And the examples are longitude, wavelength, and then we close off with eigenvalues from linear algebra. So lean back and let's see what's in the cave today. Longitude is one of two variables that tells you where on Earth you are. Latitude being the other one. Longitude measures how far east or west a location is from the starting point, called the prime meridian. The prime meridian is an imaginary line that runs from the North Pole to the South Pole and passes through Greenwich in England. So, next we have wavelength. A wavelength is the distance between two consecutive peaks or throws of a wave. And let me just give you two examples. First, when we think of visible light, the wavelength determines the color. Red light has a longer wavelength, while blue light has a shorter wavelength. Secondly, the second example is in the field of energy, where shorter wavelength like X-rays have more energy, while longer wavelength like radio waves has very low energy. So the last example, eigenvalues, are special numbers associated with a matrix, a grid of numbers in linear algebra. They tell us how much a certain transformation, like stretching or rotating, changes when applied to a vector. Imagine you have a rubber sheet with a grid drawn on it. If you stretch or rotate the sheet, some points on the grid will move. Eigenvalues help us understand how much certain points, these points are called eigenvectors, stretch or shrink during this transformation. So let's do like we did yesterday and let's see if we can find any key points that ties these things together before we reveal the secret meaning. And for me, the word that binds all of them together is coordinates, especially when you look at the definition of it. But let's see what the secret meaning of the letter is. And it is loosen. Yeah, first when I read it, it didn't really make sense. But again, if you look at the definition, make something tied or fastened or fixed in place, less tight or firm. And it's kind of like making something fit. But yeah, join the discussion, leave your thoughts or ideas in the comment field down below. Tune in tomorrow for more geo-geeky Greekness and have a jolly day!